What's going on, drivers? What's going on, drivers? Welcome to another episode of the Ripping and Running Show. I am your host, my trucker's keeper, aka the neighborhood trucker. Hope all my drivers up, alert, ready to push on out, keeping it in between the lines, watching out for themselves and everybody else on the road, because y'all already know we got to drive for ourselves and everybody else on the road. Now, if it's your first time, welcome to the channel. Drop a like, comment, give me your opinion on what you think about the video. Go back and watch some old videos, but subscribe and hit the bell so you can keep up with the journey and you won't be left behind, all right? Now, today, we are in Luverne, Alabama. I am not in ugly money, as you can see. I am in a pickup truck. If you look and pay attention behind me, you see two brand new Firestone steel tires. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to put some J's on the feet of ugly money because she really needs them. So yeah, we're down here in the country at the shop getting some work done because I've had some trouble out of her this week. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to chop it up. But what I need y'all to do is sit back, buckle up, keep your ears and your eyes peeled, close your goddamn mouth, and you might just learn something.
I put my best foot forward, head towards some elevation. I wanna go legit, but can't ignore my reputation. Try to set examples for my son, some players in the making. Gotta get my hands a little dirty just to bring the bacon. Life on the edge, I work better when I'm under pressure. I bumped my head so many times, I had to learn my lesson. I got this Smith & Wesson on me, so it ain't no stressing. You got an issue on issue when body bags and stretchers. These niggas don't know me. Please miss me with your assumptions. Rolling.
All right, drivers. So, you know, there always comes a time when you own your truck, you got to put a little money into it. You know what I'm saying? It might not be something that shuts you down and, you know, prevents you from making money or anything like that, but you got to put some money into your truck just cause. Now, I knew that I needed to get an alignment, 3-axle alignment on ugly money, but I kept pushing it back. I knew I needed to get a set of steel tires eventually, but I kept pushing it back. I pushed it back all the way to the point to where some of you may know, my truck broke down on me a few weeks ago up in Whiteland, Indiana. And I ended up having to get a clutch and a transmission replaced. So here I am, a few weeks out of that, transmission running smooth, everything back going. We done had a couple of good settlements. And now I'm trying to build my maintenance account back up. And I got to turn around and spend $1,050 on two Firestone steer tires. Now, it's aggravating because, like I said, I'm trying to build my maintenance account back up. I took an $8,000 hit, not including money that I spent with my downtime, you know, food and hotel rooms and stuff like that. Not to mention that my truck had got out the shop a day before it broke down. It had nothing to do with, you know, why it broke down, but yet and still, you know, just money on top of money being spent. So that's a little aggravating. But what's more aggravating is I had the opportunity to do these things before my truck broke down. You know, preventative maintenance it's the most important part of maintenance. You're maintaining your truck to prevent any issues down the road. Prevent having to spend any unnecessary money down the road. So I just picked these bad boys up down in Troy, Alabama, and I'm on the way to the shop to get them mounted on. And we also have a sensor that we cannot figure out. I can't figure out what sensor it is, but it's been very annoying. I'll post a clip of what it's been doing. Yeah, so the sensor was doing that nonstop. And it's very annoying going down the road. Every time I hit a bump, it's just going off. And the engine doesn't cut off, but it just beeps, 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 beeps. It actually got worse because I came down here last week to get it seen about, but the mechanic told me, he was a little busy, but he did tell me that he wouldn't be able to figure it out unless it just totally blown out. And pretty much left me on the side of the road, which is crazy. But that's how it is. The computer can't really read anything that's not going off at the time, you know what I mean? But hopefully today we can target it and correct the issue so we can keep moving. I'm actually sitting on a load right now that's going to Social Circle, Georgia, and I picked that up this morning coming out of Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm trying to continue my week. I want to make money because, like I said, I want to build my maintenance fund, my maintenance account back up. But I gotta go out. I had to go out a route, get my steer tires for the cheapest price I could get them, and get this sensor seen about on Ugly Money. It is what it is, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, so we got a Continental and a Yokohama. Not even two matching steers. You might look and say, hey, my truck is keeping those pretty good tread on them tires. But if you look real close, you see these little indentations all around. Boom, look at them right there. Oh, Lord. And I'm glad I caught it. They all over. Look at that. Look at that. And I'm glad I caught it in time, man, because I really just, if you just look at the steer, just a quick look, quick check, you won't catch it. You won't see that. So glad I checked them out and caught them. And because I don't think I'd have made it. I don't think I'd have made it home with that. I believe that would have popped today. And we all know the last tire you want to go out on your truck is a steer tire. I mean, imagine going down a hill and going over even 60 miles per hour going down the hill or something, and your goddamn steer go out. Lose control, it can be fatal to you and others. So, preventive maintenance, man, it's a good thing, you know. I'm not afraid to come here by the shop once a week, every 2 weeks, and just, you know, get a mechanic $100 and have him just look over my truck, make sure everything is tight and nothing out of place, and be able to catch something before it gets too bad, or get a heads up on something that I may need fixed later on down the road, you know. So all of that I consider preventive maintenance, man. Even just getting your truck just checked out. If you got an old truck, get it checked out, man. Get you a good mechanic that you trust his word and does good work, and make sure you tap in with him at least every 2 weeks, man. With these older trucks, you just got to do that, man. You just got to do that. But I'm out here, just got the 2 steers slapped on, and I'm gonna check back with him in a second and see if we can figure out what's going on with this sensor. So y'all hold tight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the mechanic got to the truck and he hooked it up to the computer. It wasn't sending any codes, but the sensors weren't going off during idling anyway, so I knew it wasn't going to do that. So what we did was we drove about 50 miles, and he was just checking everything as we was going down the road, and no codes were sent to the computer. He went under the truck, wiggled a few wires while I was idling to try to see if, you know, the sensor would go off. Couldn't find anything. His grandson actually ended up coming up, as you can see, under the truck right now. He's a master mechanic, and he knows what he's doing. He tried everything, man. We hooked up a brand new ECM to the truck. Just continue to do it. Nothing would work, man. So Long story short, we couldn't find the issue, and his grandson just let me know that I would have to come by and drop the truck off one day for him to really have to go in depth because it was getting a little late.
End of the day, and I've been getting a cake. Sitting here counting the cake. I got a trade, and that bitch you'll throw away. Pussy boy, stay out my way. Rest in the bank, keep the dough money and safe. Can't never play it too safe. Nigga play around, I'ma catch me a case. Rockin' your hoe, keep that bitch in a place. Nigga be hating on guts, not another day. I broke his hell at the end of the day. Used to be broke, that was back in the day. I came along with from serving the J. When I hop out the bucket, I hop in the rape and I'm blowing.